everyone. So apparently there's a rainbow out here. I'm being told. Oh yes, I have a rainbow out my window. How lovely. I haven't seen any rain. Hopefully I will see some rain soon. Certainly we need it here in not California, Arizona. Lived in Southern California for a long time. So my name is Kelly Rose and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And let's see if I can get this up here. And thank you for joining me this evening. What I have in front of you is these projects that I made the other night. And if you're interested in seeing how these were made, you can go find my live videos on my Stampin' with Kelly page. So this was the mini paper pumpkin box that I put my sunshine treats in. And then here are the two cards that we made with our paper pumpkin kit. And these are the paper pumpkin. You can sign up before July 10th if you would like to get July's paper pumpkin. And July's paper pumpkin actually has an add-on kit for $10 where you can get more cards and more envelopes to use the projects with. So I am going to be using, I showed those because I am going to be using one of the stamps from the kit again tonight. And maybe those cute little lemons. So one of my things as a crafter, hi Pam, thank you for joining me. One of my things as a crafter is I love to make backgrounds. I love to use like all my craft supplies all at once if I can, and I'm exaggerating of course, to make beautiful backgrounds. So I'm going to turn this little piece of Melon Mambo paper into this really cool background. Now you can use, I'm hoping that you'll try this technique on your own. You just need some ink, some craft ink, and then that's really it. So you'll recognize hopefully that this little strip comes from the paper pumpkin kit. It's the extra, so it's the little edge piece. So if you hate wasting anything, after you've used these stickers off of here, you can put to use these little edges there. So that's what we're working on tonight. I have my little silicone sheet to kind of catch my color as I use it. One thing I forgot was my ink. Would you grab my Poppy Parade ink for me? I have my assistant back with me again tonight. Yay. And I'm going to measure this to see how long it is. And it is 4 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that so I'm not wasting that space. And I think I just lost my blade. Oh, no, it's there. That wasn't my blade I heard falling. It was something else. So trimming here at 4 inches. All right, so I'm going to be adding a little color first, and then I'll show you how I did those dots. So this is just a makeup sponge called an oval makeup sponge that you can get from Amazon, or I haven't seen them in the stores. I've only been able to order them. And I'm just going to swirl this color on here, just kind of randomly, and make it look kind of mottled. And I don't really want to cover it because I want to see the Mango Melody paper. There, so that's good enough. And now what I'm going to be doing is I've decided to change this slightly and add some shimmer. So I use just regular craft ink here, and tonight I've decided I'm going to add some shimmer to it. So my dots will be a little bit shimmery. So I'm going to take some regular craft ink and just squirt a little on an acrylic block, and then I'll just drop on a little bit of our Frost White ink. making sure and I'm going to use a sponge dauber and mix that up. So if I used just the Frost White ink, it would be really transparent. And for this background, I didn't really want to do that. I was trying to emulate another piece of paper that I saw, which is kind of why I like to get all crafty. Is I'll see something I think is really beautiful, and then I'll want to try and make it myself. So I'm just going to pounce all over the paper. Oh, and by the way, let's see. These are the Basic Pattern decorative masks. They are available in the annual catalog right now. It comes with that design, which I've done both of those designs in previous videos. I haven't done this one. I've done cards with that, but I haven't done a video without the tree one. I'm thinking that using the sponge dauber will allow me to get whiter dots than I got on my sample. We'll see. And I used a sponge instead of a sponge dauber on my sample, and my color seemed to bleed a little bit more with the sponge, probably because I was rubbing more. And on this, I've decided to pounce more, so I'm not seeing as much of that pink in these dots. The big reveal. So I'm going to be really careful how I lift this, so in case I feel like throwing it back down and doing some more. So it's runnier than what I did on here, so I'm not getting the clean, crisp dots, but that's okay. I don't mind the mottled look at all. All right, so let's remove that, and I'll probably hit it with my heat guns so that I can make sure that it's dry before I start putting the card together. So my card base is just Whisper White thick. Yeah, I can see that that's pretty wet there still. I love doing stencils. They are so fun to use. And hit it the back a little bit. And there we go. Fun, huh? So I've created my own background paper. So let me grab a card here. I like to keep a supply of thick Whisper White cards handy. So that's going to go on there like that. Oops, like that. And then I'll be adding that black and white strip. So on my sample, I used these cutouts from the Poppy Moments dies, which are also available in the catalog. So if you don't have paper pumpkin, you could still do this entire project with these exact flowers. But this one, I'm going to go ahead and use a couple pieces from the paper pumpkin kit because there are some extra lemons and pineapples. So one thing that I did on my sample that I didn't really like was my Mango Melody ink is a little dry, and so I didn't get the cleanest image.
You want this?
Yeah, the Mango Melody one. I think it's the one that's turned around backwards.
Oh, that's not a rainbow.
Thanks, Gloria. I have my assistant here again tonight, and I need my Yeah. I need the foam because this is a photopolymer stamp set. I'm getting those dangerously close. And I'm just going to put this on here like that. I'm only using that on there so I can see where my greeting will go. I don't really need it to be on there. And so now what I'll do is line up my greeting from the stamp set that came in my kit, and I'm going to use Sunshine and Hello Sunshine. But because my ink was a little on the dry side, I needed to be able to stamp it more than once. So let's see how this comes out. And if I use my Stamparatus, then if I need to stamp it more than once, then I can. Without taking the chance of it not lining up. If you're joining me live, I'd love to know, I'd love to have you say hello to me and let me know where you're watching from. That's always fun to find out. Who's crafting with me? I think a third one. We still need a third one. There, I like that. Okay, good. So now I'm going to come in with the hello. I am going to have that little black strip there, so I'll try to keep this close to the sunshine and kind of making sure that I'm lining it up with the bottom of the page. There we go. So I'll remove that one and pick up this one. And then I'll come back in with that Poppy Parade ink. And if I don't get a good solid image the first time, I can always come back in. Oh, that's pretty. That turned out good. Yeah, this ink pad is a little juicier. So while I am at it, I think I'll go ahead and stamp. Oh, that's kind of cute, just like that, isn't it? So throw some lemons on there, and even just a plain card like that is so cute. I like simple cards too. All right, so those in a second. I really love the font of that Hello Sunshine. So I'm going to put in here the You Are Loved. Hello Sunshine, you are loved. And I'm going to stamp that in Poppy Parade. I'm not trusting that that is straight, so let me get my ruler out again. Let's see if I can make this work. Oops. Okay, enough fiddle farting. However it turns out, that's what I'm going to get. All right. Back in with the Poppy Parade. And then I think I'll come in with that sunshine stamp and stamp that sun around in here a little bit. Oh, that's so cute. All right. Close these up before I throw my card into them. I've already got inky fingers on my card. Good thing I'm covering that up. All right, So this is ready to go down, and I have my Stampin' Seal. I don't think I've shown this to you yet. I've shown you the Stampin' Seal Plus, but this is the Stampin' Seal, and I have another silicone mat here I can use so I can protect my surface from stray adhesive. So because I've done this like craft technique on the paper, it's going to be a little more warped, and I hit it with the heat gun. So I want to make sure that my edges are really well, they have a lot of adhesive so that this will stick down nicely. Okay. See all my extra adhesive I got everywhere? So I want that all the way to the top. And now let's grab this and some scissors. And I think that this one right here is like the perfect length. Yeah. There we go. All right. And now I want to use the lemons, I think. I don't know. What do you think? Lemons or pineapple? What do you think? Pineapple or lemons? Putting the little gold dots on top. Let's go with lemons.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay. And let's pop them up because we need some dimension on here, which is something I didn't get on the last card. So if you have been working on some crafty things yourself, I'd love to hear about your projects, what you've been working on, and pictures are always fun. Okay, so I'm going to glue those on there and maybe use a small dimensional here at the end. I think there's small dimensionals in the kit. Of course, I might have removed them, and they might be somewhere else.
I don't see them.
All right, let's find my mini dimensionals from somewhere else. Here we go. So I put all this stuff in a nice little basket so I could have it right here next to me. Oh, it was hiding. I was thinking, oh, it's not there, but it is. I just had to look harder. All right, so because this is a little bigger than I want, I'm just going to make sure that it goes under the lemon also. There we go. I just want to make sure that the end of this little leaf doesn't get smushed. There we go. And how about some bling? Oh, let's see if we can see the shimmer on those dots, because I had put the shimmer paint in there. So you can see it, but it's really faint. Really faint. I don't think you'll be able to see it. So I guess I need more. And then they're going to be lighter. But I like those. Those dots came out a lot whiter than these dots. And I think I like them. So let's add some bling. And we are done. So if you're looking at these sequins and thinking, oh my goodness, those are so pretty, and they come in a variety of colors when you buy the package that's in the annual catalog. So they are part of the Artistry Blooms suite. And something's popping up I don't want to see. There we go. So which one do you like better? Do you like the one with the lemons using the paper pumpkin, or do you like the one with the white poppies? So while you're deciding, I would like to tell you about an upcoming class that I have. And the upcoming class is going to be an Artistry Blooms class. So, sorry, running out of juice. All right, so here's the Artistry Blooms from the annual catalog. Aren't these gorgeous? These are gorgeous cards. And if you take a really close look at them, they're actually pretty simple cards. Oh, that's why I wanted to show you this. So if you don't like making your own paper, right? This paper right here is in the Artistry Blooms and looks quite similar. And so if you're like, oh, I don't want to do all that crafting, but you need a paper idea because you think the card is cute, or you want to, use your lemons on something, this is in the annual catalog. And so this paper is what I am basing my card class off of. In a second, I'll show you all of these papers, but here's the suite, and here are the details of the class. So it's a product-based class. It will be $39, and it will take place on August 1st at 10 a.m. or 5 p.m. And we'll have different stations set up so you can wear your masks, and we can clean in between each station to keep everything nice and sanitary. We will not be sitting around the table and passing things. So you need to pay by July 15th. Keep an eye out on my blog and my Stampin' Up! Page and my events page for how you will pay for that. I had trouble with PayPal this week, so I am hoping to get that all figured out so it's easy to pay. If worst case scenario, and if you're ready to decide now, just email me and I will send you a PayPal invoice. I can still do that. All right, so $39, and what do you get for $39? You will get half a pack of the Artistry Blooms Designer Series paper. So let me go ahead and show that to you. So half of a pack would be one full sheet, and if I'm mailing them, they would be cut down to 6x6. If you're coming to the class locally, then they would be in the same full sheet pack. Okay, so here are the gorgeous papers. They are really like watercolory designs, some abstract-y kind of designs. I love this one. Whoosh. This one, super fun. More watercolors. See, which ones have I not shown you? I think just this one and this one maybe. So here's some purple for all you purple lovers out there. More pink and orange, which I adore. This one's really bold and fun. Some green, that'll be great to use. And I think I got, oops, no, there's this aqua one. Oh golly, you need to see this. this aqua one. So you'll be getting one full sheet of this. So half a pack of the paper, okay? So one of the 12 by 12s. You will also get a full pack of the sequins. So here are the sequins. So you get all of these different colors, which will coordinate so beautifully with those papers, right? And you will get a half sheet of rainbow glitter paper. So let's take a look at the rainbow glitter paper. I have not even opened this up. Look at that. And how appropriate that we had a rainbow just before we started tonight outside the window. Isn't that gorgeous? Can you see how sparkly that is? Oh. All right, since it's out on my desk, I will be playing with it tomorrow. Yay. You will also get a full bolt of ribbon. You will have to choose whether or not you want the white crinkle or whether or not you want the toile. I was trying to choose something that would be versatile to use with these projects that I'm doing, but also versatile for you because you'll get 10 yards, which is very generous. But both of these ribbons are very easy to color with our Stampin' Blends, with our markers, with our ink pads, with our re-inkers. So those are great, great ribbons to have. You will also get cardstock for 4 cards and 2 3D projects. So a total of 6 projects, okay? If you are picking up or coming to the class at my home, it's going to be $31. So the $8 is for mailing, the price difference. You can add on for $56.60 the hand-drawn blooms bundle. So let me show you that stamp set. So here's the hand-drawn blooms stamp set, and then it comes with the die set there. I'm going to show you that in a second. So this is really fun to watercolor or coloring with pencils. And these are curvy greetings that fit into the die. So let me show you that die set. There's that die. So again, it doesn't cut this out. This is a completely different image, but is a really beautiful cutout. So one of my favorite things to do is to color my dies with watercolor, and this one will be a really fun to do that with. There's also some leaves and then some flowers, and these dies do cut out these 3 flowers that you see here. In the catalog, one of the cutest cards in there is this image stamped in like probably the Magenta Madness, and then these punched out or die cut out and placed on top. Okay, so there is the Artistry Blooms product-based class. You do not have to be able to come to the class to get the kit. What will happen is if you pay by July 15th, then I will order on the 16th, get all the supplies here, and then mail them out to you priority mail, and I will send you all of the cardstock for the projects, for the 6 projects, along with all of these things. And you will get a PDF with pictures to explain how to do the projects yourself. And then also a video. So I will videotape me doing all of the projects. So you'll have the video and the PDF along with all this product. Now, if you don't come to the class, then you will have to use your own stamps or just place an order for the stamps and do the add-on as well, because we'll be doing some die cutting, or I'll have the die cuts ready for you on the day of the class. So if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm really looking forward to this. I haven't done a product-based class yet, so I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be great fun. And thank you for joining me tonight on the replay. And if you're watching this on Facebook replay, I'd love for you to give me a thumbs up, make a comment, let me know which of the 2 cards that you liked best, and whether or not you liked the pinky dots or the white dots. I would love to know which one you like best, and also what craft projects you've been working on. Let's see what else. If you're watching the replay on YouTube, then I would love for you to also give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, I'd like for you to do that. That would be awesome. Thumbs ups are free and they really help me out a lot. So thanks again for joining. I hope you've enjoyed the cute card tonight. And have a great day or evening. See you later. Happy crafting.